spoke a little bit about this last time, but I just wanted to take all the pressure off meditation and all the expectation of meditation. So you don't have the idea that, you know, you're going to become an expert meditator and you should be able to, you know, sit for hours and hours and hours and hours without having a thought. And you're just, you know, you should be an expert at this by now or something. All of that is the mind's expectation of perfection, which cannot be achieved. Cannot be achieved. So we're not trying to get into a kind of competition with the mind. We're not actually engaging on that level at all. And in fact, as I was sitting this morning, this verse in the Bible came to me again, the beautiful verse in the Bible, where it just says, "Be still and know I am God." It's this very simple verse that sums up so much of what is being shared in these meetings. It doesn't say, "Be still and become expert meditator." It doesn't say, "Be still and go to different levels." It says, "Be still and know I am God." And when it says that, when the verse says that, it is not referring to the person. It is not saying you, the person, are God. Although you, the person, are also God. But in this particular verse, it is referring to the I am itself, the pure I am. The intuition, I am. The sense or the feeling, I am, before it becomes I'm a woman, or I'm English, or I'm a Catholic, or I'm an artist, or I'm an Aquarian. Before all of those things, it says no, before all of those things, the very root of all of those things is the I am. And can you begin to know yourself as this feeling, I am? And it is more of a feeling than a thought. Thought is also okay. You can think, I am, I am, I am. That is okay. But it is more a feeling for me. It is more just, it is like the firstborn, the first manifestation into the world from the unmanifest. The unmanifest is the self, and the firstborn into the world is the I am. And this I am is completely unconditioned in you. Nothing that's ever happened in your life has harmed that. And it is this I am, this presence I am, that we're being invited to be still and come to rest within. That is the invitation of the verse in the Bible, and it will be the invitation in this morning's meditation. And you will come to see that it is the I am that can hold the vulnerable places inside us. It is the I am that can hold the inner child. It is the I am that can hold the trauma. It is the I am that can hold the doubts. It is the I am that becomes our refuge and our resting ground. So I will lead a meditation on this morning, and then after the meditation, if people feel to have a short sharing, just a little check-in maybe, then we're very happy to facilitate that. So just inviting you all to come to rest in yourself. And to come to rest means to let go of the idea that you have to do something right now. To let go means to stop following the mind. Just don't follow the mind, refuse the mind. But whatever the mind is saying, and then whatever the mind is doing, just simply observe, but don't join with. You are not your mind, and the mind is not needed for this meditation this morning. So put that down. If you can't put it down, just leave it alone. And begin to feel what is present for you in the body. So that you're sensing what is present without getting lost inside it. Just simply looking, feeling, but not identifying with. And any time you catch yourself going back into the mind, and again, just come back into the body. And just feel yourself present in the body. And it's this, as this sense of stillness begins to permeate you, and just allow yourself to follow that thread of stillness inwards. See if you can follow it until it leads you to the sense or the intuition or the feeling, I am, or I exist, or the pure I before it joins up with anything else. This feeling, I am, is the same in every one of us. It has no gender, no nationality, no religion. It has no date of birth, no star sign. Yet it is the stable ground of presence in you. It is God within. So I invite you all to come to rest inside this intuitive feeling of presence. Even the mind can come to rest there. Put everything down there and be still. So just for the last part of the meditation, just get the sense that you're resting in being. It's a complete letting go of the meditator. And a resting in something that is much deeper than the meditator. It is a shift in consciousness from I am somebody to the pure I am. And even if strong resistance arises, then that is okay. You are making conscious what was previously unconscious. Just make sure you're in your right position. Your right position is heart presence. Your right position is I am. Then at a certain point inside you, you're going to feel that something is just here by itself. And you will know you've been touched by a power much greater than the personal self. The personal self will not like this. But at a certain point, it will like it because it will be held by something greater. But for a period, there will be a battle between the beingness self and the egoic self. The one that wins this battle will be the one that you give your attention to. So don't fight the ego. Just be in your right place. So we'll sit for another 5 minutes. I won't use a bell because I've been told it's too loud. I will just tell you when the meditation comes to an end in 5 minutes. Okay, so please just come out of the meditation in your own time whenever you feel ready. And as you come out of the meditation, see if you can avoid the tendency to immediately go back into the personal self. Just see if you can still be here as presence. And you're going to come to see that you can speak from presence, you can work from presence, you can live your life from presence. It's only the mind that is going to say, no, I can't, no, I can't. And this bridge that you're crossing over from personal identity to being identified as presence, this is the same bridge that countless beings have walked over before us. This is the shift in consciousness that I'm always speaking about. The whole purpose of our meetings is to shift your sense of identity so you no longer fully identify only with the personality, but you begin to discover something deeper and live from there and trust that place. And overcome all of the doubts and all of the concerns that the mind will bring up. Overcome them all. Simply by being in your right position. And the more you're able to bring space into your life, the more you're able to bring silence into your life, then the more this will energetically manifest itself within you. An awake being is paying more attention to the space, stillness, and silence than to any movement. The movements are taking place. They're not against the movements, but their interest is in the space in between the movements.